At number 7 is the inspiration for many other MPVs. It's the Renault Scenic. The test of how good a car really is how other manufacturers respond following its release. Using this logic, the designers at Renault must have done something inspirational when dreaming up the Scenic, as within months of being launched, competing designs were appearing on drawing boards everywhere.
The Renault Scenic, of course, is hardly new. It's been around since 2000 and it was the first of the mini MPVs. Since then we've seen Zafira and Multipla and all the rest. The Scenic, though, is still amongst the best, and it's the only one that offers you a four-wheel drive version. Apart from the extra ride height and the 4x4 system, it is still very much a standard Scenic mechanically. We get a choice of engines in the RX4. You can have 105 brake horsepower, 1.9 litre DCI common rail diesel, or this one, which is a 2 litre 140 brake horsepower petrol engine. It's no firecracker, but then it's not pretending to be a sports car, it's pretending to be an off-roader. To drive, it does feel different from a standard Scenic, and that's for two reasons. Number one, well, I'm sitting higher up, and that's a good thing because I do get the commanding driving position that we all like in 4x4s. Secondly, not quite so good. It does feel a bit heavier, a bit more clunky, a bit ponderous. You can feel the extra weight in the drivetrain, the unsprung weight, and that means it's not quite as responsive at the wheel. It's not unpleasant, and I'd say it's probably more road car-like than many a soft roader.
The Scenic's funky interior and ingenious space-saving features have always been its top selling points. Handy storage pockets can be found almost everywhere, and the sliding back seats greatly improve the rear storage space.
You could well accuse this car of trying to be everything bar a forklift truck because it is a mini MPV, a people carrier. It's also trying to be, or saying it is, a bit of an off-roader, and also a bit of a luxury car as well, because this is the Privilege Monaco version, the top spec version, which means we've got everything. Leather, twin electric sunroofs, aircon, a huge list of spec, possibly even a little bit too much. Do we really need all of this? You'll pay £18,900 for the RX4 with either the diesel or the petrol engines. That's a premium of about £1,500 over the standard Scenic. But look at it this way, compared to a soft roader with roughly comparable kit, you'll pay about £1,000 less for the RX4. It could all have gone so horribly wrong for the RX4, with the resulting car being nothing more than a jack-of-all-trades, master of none. And all right, people are always going to look at you a bit oddly driving around in something like this. But it makes as much sense as many a soft roader. More than some, in fact, when you consider that what it loses in terms of pure off-road ability, it gains in family-friendly practicality. It's not an off-roader that the military will be putting orders in for, even though they do it in green. But for the rough and tumble of the school run, no worries.